it's a lot of photographers who we like the Bloods and Crips for real. Let's just be real. Let's put it out there in the city.
That's what we here for. We here to talk, bro.
It's
Keep it above.
like before I was a photographer, I didn't know it was this bad though.
But it's only, bro.
Yeah.
It's
So
only,
I said,
bro.
I said, why we beefing like that? Like,
Bro, out the gate.
I've had at least 3 photographers that I credit for putting me where I am now, whatever level that is.
Right.
Is because they told me my pictures was trash.
Y'all see y'all King Kong up in here, bro. King Kong, I ain't got nothing on him.
it's 3 years for me.
I'm trying, we had our conversation already. I'm like, I'm still working.
All right, man. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Chester, man, and we're back with another What You Mean podcast episode, man. This segment that we're doing today, I don't know if it's gonna be a What's New, if it's gonna be an Industry Monday, because I got it slotted for Industry Monday, but I got a lot of stuff slotted for Industry. So, however it comes to the platform, that's how I come to the platform. So, the majority of y'all that already follow me and know that I'm a photographer. I love what I do. I love networking with other photographers. So, I reached out to a couple of people within the city and want to try to bring them to a little panel, man. We just gonna talk a little bit about the industry, some ups and downs. We definitely got a person I know in here can drop some gems and help some folks out. So without further ado, I'm gonna let everybody make their rounds and tell you who they are and how they can be found.
All right, I guess I'll start then. I ain't gonna say too much because I don't want to take your clientele.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Let me live.
I'm Danny. We're gonna let him go since he got the preacher microphone.
Oh man,
That's how,
got
that's
that
how we did
temptation joint. Okay, that's
Hey, ooh.
Hey, I'm called Teddy P. Pounder was here. B Pounder Films. Hey, I'm just good to be here.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Feeling good.
Teddy P.
Teddy P, man. You know I don't get a government name. Everybody just call me Teddy anyway. So.
We was just talking about that.
Right.
We was literally
I
just
try
talking
to,
about that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's okay, man. Hey, do that. All right, Isaac Nunn. I dropped my government, but I'm Suburban Creative. Find me on Instagram, sub.urbancreative. Trying to run the game, but I'm in the midst of greats. So
I know that shit. You gotta say it with your chest, like
with a whole chest. But look at Danny chest though.
right.
With that part, so
That's a lot of chest to say with my nigga.
you right up under the goat.
We
Tugging on his
shit.
coattail.
Man, what
You work with that?
Yeah.
who?
Davenport.
Oh yeah, that's my nigga.
See?
It took me about 50 million years to get access to him, just like it took me 50 million years to get access to Danny.
No.
It shouldn't, man. We all connected. We're gonna change that. We're gonna change that.
Look here, bro.
It's the beginning.
But look, man, I don't know how much Danny gonna tell us about on this podcast
Bet.
platform today, brother. Damn sure got his reasons, and I don't blame him after hearing some of the stories. But look, man, so all we're gonna do is kind of try to sort of chop it up, man. I'm gonna put some subjects out there, man, and then we can start, and however we stay on it or stem from it, whatever the case may be. I definitely got some stuff for you because I done DM'd you 50 million times.
Hey, man, let me
and look, bro,
listen,
I ain't
dog.
never
Get
got a
your shit
DM
ready,
back.
Listen, dog.
Go ahead, get situated.
Them notifications, I be having to turn them off. I'm telling you, bing, 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 bing. Bro, listen.
Tired of it.
Tired of it, man.
That's what's up. So let's start here, man. So kind of sort of, I've been in the game. My 4-year anniversary will be actually April 15th. So I think that personally, where I'm at, I done had some photographer tell me I ain't supposed to be where I'm at as fast as I done made it there, which is cool. But I think it's a difference when you really got a passion for something and you really, really want to do it, and that's the lifestyle that you want to live, and that's what you want to do, you move differently. So with that being said, then like I know when you shot me for my ATL Voyage, you know what I'm saying, feature, whatever the case may be, I know one of the things we did after we got done with that, it was like, man, this is some of the work, some of the first pictures that I ever took, you know what I'm saying? And like, you was saying to yourself, like, I can't imagine, like, what was I doing, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, you know what I'm saying, it really didn't look bad to us when we were doing it. Like, we knew there was room for growth to get better, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? I'm going to say it like this. I've had at least 3 photographers that I credit for putting me where I am now, whatever level that is.
Right.
Is because they told me my pictures was trash.
All right.
You follow me?
I can respect it.
So, and I believe, I mean, of course I showed you how they look. And at the time, some of my clients, when I show it to them, be like, your picture should be free for here on out because you like that trash.
Right.
You know, I ain't gonna say trash, but that's how I feel. But anyway, they loved it. And so I ain't gonna call them names, but like I said, 3 photographers, and they were telling me, my bad, I forgot. Y'all ain't even saying
You gonna make a point? Hey, I was letting you go make a beat.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him do what he do.
Like, he just sitting there
Flow
looking.
with it, bro.
But anyway,
Pull your mic up a little bit. There you go.
so I had
Yeah, there we go.
I had at least 3 photographers, and they was basically just telling me that I need to stick to shooting my kids, not anybody else's kids, just my kids. It was like I had another guy say stick to sports, and you know, I ain't gonna say no names, but sometimes I be thinking like, I bet you wish you never told me that.
Yeah, because you on now.
Like I'm different. Like I'm petty too, but I'm different. Like that just gave me energy
Right.
to go out and and try to get it.
Gotcha.
And that was my motivation for a while. Now it's my job, but back then that was my motivation to make sure I make you eat those words.
That's what's up. What's up with you, Panda?
Man, listen, man. When I jumped out, you know who I used to see?
Yeah.
Him, you, Brian, like y'all to me now, and back then y'all was Mount Rushmore for me. So I had to look up, coming up. Wasn't nobody like, hey, I'm gonna show you this right here. You do this here. Me, man, I watched YouTube for a year straight, no TV.
Boy.
My first year when I started photography, I was like, man, that man ain't taking no pictures like that. Can't he? He can't be taking pictures like that. But me, man, I just look up to what y'all do and try to climb that mountain, bro. And like I said, I'm coming. That's all. I'm just trying to get up there, and that's it, man. But it's a lot of photographers who we like the Bloods and Crips for real. Let's just be real. Let's put it out there in the city.
That's what we here for. We here to talk, bro. Keep it above.
Like before I was a photographer, I didn't know it was this bad though.
But it's only Birmingham.
Yeah.
It's
So
only
I said,
Birmingham.
why we beefing like that? Like,
Bro, out the gate.
what we fighting over though?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We're fighting over pictures because you got a different style, you got different styles.
Definitely.
you got
They
different
fight
styles.
over who the best.
Yeah.
But see,
Who the judge?
There should be no
Right.
title, no throne.
cause we all now on different highways.
Come on, man.
You
Right.
see what I'm saying? But everybody want okay, if he can do that, I'm gonna do that and try to top what he do.
Yeah.
That's the way you fall into.
That's Birmingham.
That's where you fall into cameramen and you got photographers. We got
I love
1,000
that, bro.
cameramen.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
We got 1,000.
Yeah.
1,000. But when you get up here, they be like, what's Photoshop? Oh, we got to pay that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's a graphic tablet? Oh, what's a... Hey, man,
What's
y'all...
that thing on top of your camera?
Right.
Man. How it connect to
Right.
the lights?
Oh, what's that? Oh, so them connect with all... Hey, man.
This the one right here. Why you put your camera on the M? Why it's on the M?
Right.
Why it's on the M,
Right.
bro?
Because when I first started, bro, to be honest with you, that's what I kept it on. So I keep shooting dark pictures till I caught on. Yeah, I never use automatic. Ever.
Honestly, me either.
I never use because it made
out the
everything
gate.
bright for me.
I started
you
in
feel,
college.
Yeah, I never.
So-
Oh, cool. You went to school.
Yeah, but I learned darkroom first. Like analog, burning through hella paper. That shit expensive. That's the way I learned. Like being the original Photoshop. And then I had a camera and I just played around with it. Like him, YouTube University, bro.
Yeah.
Attended. Still attended.
Still do. I don't even watch TV for real to today. And this might be my 4th year in November.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I thought you was in the game a little longer, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you. So it's like for real. So you got a model that you shot probably.
man,
about-
I already know.
Listen. You got a model that you shot probably about maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
All right. So do y'all remember that plugin that came out, Iconic, where you could pretty much it'll create a layer for you, and then whatever you want to turn colors and use lights with, you basically paint it white on your subject,
100%.
and then it'll convert it. When it convert it back, you can add like neo-like colors and stuff on your subject.
Okay.
So you know what girl I'm talking about?
I
She a
know
dancer,
exactly
right?
who you talking about.
All right. So she was the first person that I ever like really did like new photography with because we was cool at the time.
Yeah.
You know, and she danced. So I was like, yo, I'm trying to figure something out, you know what I'm saying? I want to do some work, like, what's up with it, you know what I'm saying? So we shot, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of sort of like what you showed me. When I go back and look at the image, I'll be like, the fuck was I doing? Like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? And then she came out the gate swinging.
Yeah.
And then I seen the motherfucking panda thing on the picture. And I was like, the fuck going on, bruh?
I'm gonna explain. Let me break it to you. So I get it. I didn't even know it was his pictures. So I'm thinking they just some raw photos. You see what I'm saying? Cool. You ain't telling me where they from. So when I edited it and sent it, she hit me back. I didn't know it was him. I said, man, let me get this off my page, man. I ain't trying to go to jail. This is man work. You see what I'm saying? Not communicating. So when you do that, you reach, I teach.
Right,
So
right.
now we got to put you over here on the bench and you gonna sit for a minute. Cause we ain't even finna cause that friction between me and him for no reason. You see what I'm saying?
I thought the edit was dope though. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I thought the edit was dope because when I came out there, I'm literally in a room, right, in my bedroom, my apartment. I literally hung some black sheets up to black the room out.
Oh, bruh.
All right, I didn't have no all camera flashes or none of that. Y'all know what I used?
What?
I had a floodlight that I bought from Home Depot.
I had a hot lamp.
Listen,
Up
bro,
in sweat.
straight up, bro. And I put that light on her, bro, and tried to use it like a spotlight to take pictures. So me not understanding ISO at the time,
Yeah.
all the pictures came out grainy as hell.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. So now I'm going back and I don't know nothing about Photoshop because I'm primarily using Lightroom. That's the only thing that I'm using.
Gotcha.
And the way you learn Lightroom, if you don't take no classes on it, is side and sliders. You know what I'm saying? Just see how it's gonna work. So I'm literally on the texture slider and in the clarity slider, sliding holes all the way to the left.
Drastic changes over here, man.
Trying to smooth her out and shit. And I'm like, it ain't supposed to look like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it wasn't that I was upset about it because at the end of the day, like I told you, I knew her prior to. So I had a little crush on her anyway. So we was cool. You know what I'm saying? So and I knew she wanted to take pictures and I didn't mind testing. So it wasn't nothing like that. I was saying all that to simply say like I wanted to kind of mix the panel up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm general. You know what I'm saying? Like I like dope concepts.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, my bills got to be paid. Right. So the fact that I know how to work my camera and pull off a dope shot, if you want to hire me to do something and I'm comfortable with doing it, number one, I'm going to do it. But when you go look at Panda page, you know what you finna see. You know what I'm saying? When you go check out Danny's stuff, you know what you finna see. When you go look at your stuff, you know what you're going to see. So this is how I wanted to kind of sort of put the panel together so we could just talk about different things, you know what I'm saying? Because one of the things that I faced when I was getting out there, I really wanted to take pictures of women because I like taking pictures of women. It was hard, bro. It was hard trying to get people won't even take pictures for free.
Yeah.
It ain't never been hard for me though. Cause
Shit.
I promise you, like, man, to be honest with you, now I'm at the point, like, I done switched it up.
Right.
Cause I'm tired of it, bro. It's too easy.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think about it. Like my photo shoots 10 minutes. Pose, get you 5, 6, 7 pose, pop, 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 you out of here. But if we on location. Cause I'm at the point like I done mastered that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and when I first started, I wasn't even doing it. I was shooting buildings, birds, cars.
Anything that moved.
Yeah.
That didn't move.
So when I got introduced to that world and I put my spin on what I was doing, it just took out. So you know me, I'm gonna ride this boat here to it drain, to it sink. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm at the point like, I done did that, that's cool. Let's move to something else. You see what I'm saying? Because photography changes every 6 months.
Facts.
Every 6 months.
It's a new piece of gear every 6 months.
Like if you have to watch that tidal wave. If you don't watch that tidal wave, you're going to drown.
True.
You're gonna drown. So if you shooting the same stuff you've been shooting 10 years ago,
You ain't growing.
you definitely ain't up to par now if you still shooting the same what you've been shooting 10 years ago. So you gotta try to switch it, man. Like I try to switch it up because I don't really like shooting the same thing no more for real.
Gotcha. I'm gonna pose the same question to you, Danny. So what you got, man? Like, what's your story on how you like kind of sort of started out? Like, what's your niche and like what are you more so concentrating on right now?
Dude, honestly, like I said, started out college, first camera sold, undergrad, $300 camera that it took me forever to pay off. I'm like, dang, that's how bad it was, college student. So I always was obsessed with fashion, my guy. Like, I have bookshelves filled with Vogues and Harper Bazaars, and I tell people that's my textbooks. Always been obsessed with fashion. Always been obsessed with publication. So that's what drives me. Literally, dude, I study it. I just obsess myself with it. And honestly, that's where I still am. I get sidetracked, like you said. Got to pay the bills, 2 kids. You know, I don't dabble in weddings. I don't take things anymore like just because of money, but because I realize that drains me, and I need that time for my creativity. So honestly, man, working on that fashion side is really what I'm working back to.
I seen you at the museum,
Bro.
joint.
And honestly, that was me reaching out to them saying, "Yo, I just want to shoot." And that's probably one of the best moves I made recently. Is because I've been so disconnected because of COVID, and it's like how the hell are you supposed to get back into it? And with Birmingham, you don't even know what's going on anyway.
Right.
Like, we were never connected even before COVID. So imagine.
You know what I
COVID
did after
now.
I seen you post though? You was
What's
there.
that?
I reached out to him too.
But okay,
I reached out to him too.
June 9th.
Yeah, I reached out to
Let's
him
do
too. Cause I just like dibbing and dabbing. Like I ain't asking you to pay me no money to do it.
Yeah.
I just want to come in and experiment with it for my own self.
And that's exactly how it was, bro. Like, it's just getting out there, and I think people got to realize that, like, make your money, but at the same time, remember to do what you love to do. And that's my drive.
Gotcha.
Because I had somebody who told me, I was like, "Do you still do paid work?" And she was like, "No." She's like, "I work on passion projects," and that word, just passion projects, 2 words, sticks with me.
Gotcha.
Like, gotta work on that. So
Gotcha.
that's where I'm at right now, man.
That's good. And
Trying to
you
get
can
that
see
quality.
it. I can see that in your work too.
Trying to work on me, man, because like I said, I don't want to get burnt out. I had this whole thing of, man, if I hold a camera, I'm doing what I love to do. But then when that camera work turns into at 9 to 5, where I'm like, gotta go take these pictures. And I get it. You gotta have that. You gotta go do something. But it got to the point where it's like, am I being ungrateful for now even get to hold the camera? And that's when I had to check myself, switch it up, figure out what is really driving me, because I got one life, dude. You got one, and it's like I refuse to be basic. I refuse to be normal.
Yeah.
I refuse to be stuck in what my parents did and work the 9 to 5 because you got benefits. Blah, blah, blah. Now, granted, I do have a 9 to 5. I work for Meredith Food Studio, but it's still creativity.
Right.
And I had to sacrifice and not do a lot of things just because I didn't want to settle or get myself stuck.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all. Go ahead, bro.
Dr. Austin?
Yeah. But let me say one more thing on that.
Go ahead.
But I was talking to I talked to Davenport about it, but also talking to Eric DeWarne. And I was telling him, I said, man, I'm so tired of this, man. I'm getting burned out. Yeah. But I got to do it because this is how I provide for my family. Mm-hmm. And he was like, man, what you got to do is just reach out to some people, to some companies, and just do some stuff, even if it's free. So, you know what I'm saying? Something that you love, something that you're passionate about. Yeah. Do that. And then once I started doing that, I mean, every now and then I'll post it on my but I try to keep my stuff consistent, but every now and then I'll post it. But that's what's been keeping me going, man.
Yeah, man.
Because you can get lost in that. Like, you remember what I was telling you? Yeah. When me and you talked. Yeah. I was just like, bro, you can get lost in that stuff. Because every day it's just like, I work, go home, go to sleep. That's it. Go back, work all day long.
Bro, that's literally been my schedule since I opened the doors of my studio.
Bro,
like,
I'm tired now. Bro, like, when he texted me last night, I was shooting a video, bro.
You was?
Yep. I had 2 photo shoots before that. I had 3 today.
Bro, I've been on tour today, it felt like.
Bro, it's not the point that I love shooting. When you get home and lift that computer up.
Oh, God.
Upload 500, 600, 700, 800 pictures of life. Man, I say, man, I got to do all this work.
On top of the physical work of shooting. Right.
But see, I'm at that point now, like, I try to cut it down some. Because when I first started, I was so hungry. I was like, cool. But when you start gaining clients, you got 10 projects to get done, my boy. Yeah.
And they don't care about them other
No.
Show don't, bro.
No, they don't care.
Don't, bro.
I know you busy, but
can I get mine? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, look here.
You the main reason, bro. That whole they don't care about your lineup. Make sure your return time is on point because of you. Because I was bad with that. I make reels joking about procrastination. Yeah, bad with it. Because, you can get caught up in shooting, shoot. But when you got to go home and sit down and look at that and slide that shit back and forth until it makes sense, you like, man, it's easy to shoot. It's hard to create a
So what's your return? What's your turnover? I mean, turnaround?
Well, it always depends. I always tell people a week or less, but I'm the type of person you may say a week. I have 2 kids. I'm not gonna be real with you.
Right.
I can be Superman, but at the same time, come on, I got 2 little humans. But I'm the type of guy now where I've changed the mindset since talking to you, and now I'll go home and make myself okay. If you're not gonna do the whole set tonight, go ahead and get it off your cards.
Right.
Go ahead and start culling, pull it through bridge. Get all that ready so that when you're ready to sit down, I believe in you need to do a little bit at a time. Now, sitting down bulk editing is cool, but at the same time, that will burn you out, and you'll get to about edit number 20 and be like, and shift, all, select all, fuck it. All this looks great. Like,
bro.
and then you start cheating your clients off of that, and it's
And
not
they
right.
post it online, and then you can see that.
Yeah, you can see that
I be
shit.
looking at
And you ain't even
photographers,
proud
they
of
get
it.
their client 30 pictures. I be like, let me skip to 25.
Yeah.
I'm colorblind. If I can see it, I know it's somebody else.
So-
Wow.
I tell people a week, and sometimes I even say a week, like it's like, man, that's terrible. And people expect you to take those photos and we're legit in the next few hours send them stuff. And I'm like, bro, even in the full-time hustle, like, there ain't no turnaround like that. Like, I mean, it is, but at the same time, I must have no life at all.
Right.
Yeah.
At all.
What's your turnaround, bro?
It was 7 to 10. I had 10 to 14.
You wanna know what mine is?
What?
14. Cause hey, this is what make it finesse. Get what I put on the end of that 14.
What's up?
Business days.
Oh yeah, I do. That's what I do.
Business
They
days.
call me,
not
they
the
be like, my
business days.
picture's done.
Listen, bro, I'm
Count the
telling you,
weekend
what
on,
you
don't
talking
count
about getting burned out and all the other stuff, bro, like literally, bro, the most I'm gonna do after a shoot, bro, if I'm all the way burned out, if I know I got other stuff going on, I'm gonna do the whole bag my stuff up, get my stuff together, how I want it, so that when I get ready to move on my next, I can move on. But you're right, bro. You can get so burned out at a point in time when you sit down in front of that computer, bro, and then get to a point like where you like, and you love what you do. It's just mentally exhausting at this point. Like, do I really got to deal with this today? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you said, like Danny dropped some gems on me a little while ago when we talked. Like, you know what I'm saying? And one of the things that he told me, bro, that I admire him for, you know what I'm saying, is simply, bro, once you start getting to certain levels or you see yourself or your business starting to heighten, you got to start building a team.
Yeah, and bro,
Like you see this dude in here?
Ooh.
You see this dude in here, bro?
Yeah.
All right, so this
I know that
podcast
dude.
been up and running since March, right?
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was literally setting everything up, trying to get it running, and then trying to find a friend to go in there and run audio for me that don't know nothing about audio and run a switcher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, he learning about the switcher, but guess what? When this audio jacked up, I ain't got to say nothing to him about the audio because he going to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So the only thing in the back of my head was, how can I reel this guy in? Because at the end of the day, we had to realize as much as we want to start building a team and we want to get all our projects somewhere where we're making money off of them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody time is still worth something. You see what I'm saying?
The thing is, a lot of people look at it differently. And let me tell you how I look at it. Because at first I was like this too. So you know how rappers, they don't brag on some of them having ghostwriters. You know, and that's like a bad thing. And that's how photographers look at it. I talked to a few people, but like I said, once you get to a certain level, you can't do it yourself. You think Jay-Z is doing everything himself?
Hell no.
Beyonce? So I built the team around mine. So my expectation, that's why I call it the experience. So once you grab a hold and you hook on to us, you know what I'm saying? Once you book with us, you will see, like, it's a whole process.
Right.
You know, with that. And so my return time is 2 days.
Ooh.
Because I ain't touching none of that.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? I got
That right
Beast
there is
mode.
goals.
And let me say
Goals,
this.
my brother, right there.
Beast mode, bro.
Am I lying though?
Nope.
Am I
Nope.
lying?
You
Nope.
got to.
When I booked with him and I told him what I was doing, and I was like, bro, I ain't trying to put no rush on you, but if it's gonna be a rush for you, let me know. He was like, bro, you straight.
Yeah.
Book, show up. I know what you're doing. He said, if I didn't have nothing else going on, you probably could get it in 24 hours, but I ain't gonna even do myself like that. He said, give me at least 4 to 8 hours.
And that's only because I need to go home and unwind myself.
Right.
If we're at the studio and after I shot you, if I sent it over, you would have got it that morning. That's how fast it works.
That's a bad
But-
boy.
Boy, what?
But it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, see, the sauce is I deal with people in Indonesia.
Yeah,
so you can't deal with this guy. I mean, let's just say if he was the editor. I'm going to say this. You know what I'm saying?
You know
So
his
let's
sleep
say,
hours.
listen, let me describe it to you. So you send it to him. He out with his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, his kids.
Yep.
So he ain't going to get on it until the next morning. Man, them cats in Indonesia, bro.
They don't
I'm
sleep.
surprised they ain't in y'all inbox already.
Bro, I
So
actually
listen,
had one
they
guy.
hours right. If it's 6 o'clock right now, it's 6 a.m. their time.
And they
so when
wide
I
awake.
send it to them at night, they already working on it. so they can give it back to me at 5 o'clock that evening, which is, you know what I'm saying, 5 p.m. So that's how I do it. Then I got some assistants, and then sometimes I remember I got tired of posing people. So I hired a girl that can come in and do that.
Man.
And then from time to time, I got a boy. Well, I got 2 guys. I ain't gonna say boy, but I got 2 guys that'll do the lighting. So if I don't feel like doing nothing, the only thing I'm doing is hitting the button. Because it's so stressful having the jobs that I have with all the clients that I have. Right. Because, you know, with real estate, I got 400 clients. So all of them calling me all day long. Yep. Then I'm shooting real estate. Then I go back and that's what I was telling both of you guys. I go back and I go home. Now I got to do the portrait side because I do like real estate from like 8 to 5, and the portrait side from 5 to 9. Then I go home. What I got left?
Thanks. Dang. You make me
You know
think
what I'm
about
saying?
what I need to be doing right now.
I'm a granddad.
What?
I should have brought.
Can we go back to that?
Listen, that's why I'm single, bro.
What? And I thought I was doing the most as a parent.
Man.
That look, the photography, like when I met my fiance, bro, literally I had just got into photography.
Man.
So the work ethic and what's going on wasn't what it was then. So she got the false version of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what she thought I was gonna be. But as my business started to continue to grow, my clientele, it took away from my home life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only thing I started being like honest about was I'm at home in the bed, sleep at night. Like I ain't in the streets, or I'm across that hall and I'm eating. Like you know where I'm at. Like I'm not doing nothing. Like to this day, she'll tell anybody like I know he went out there messing around with me.
But
Like
it was
I
just you weren't interacting.
Yeah, so that's what started. Like she'll tell you to this day. If you ask her what she don't like about me, you know what she gonna say?
What is it?
Little pig visuals.
Damn. What?
She will say that straight up, bro.
Oh, and that's when you know it wasn't gonna work.
It's easy.
Like for real, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm caught up in it now, and I got a girlfriend. She love me to death though. She down, but bro, man, listen.
Let's talk about it. What's going on, my brother?
You got work.
Yeah.
Put it to the side. You still got to spend time with her.
Yes.
Either way, I don't care how tired you is. You better take the computer with you.
So you can get to it when you can.
Get to it when you can. But like I said, bro, I appreciate all y'all sitting at this table because, like I said, when I came in, I didn't know nothing. I had to figure out, okay, so what off-camera flash, okay,
Bruh.
high speed sync. Like, bro, my first camera, I'm on my second camera now. My first
What you
camera
shoot,
was
bro? What
a
you shoot?
Nikon. I got a Z6 now.
Okay.
My camera.
Oh, that's why he gave you that mic.
Oh, wait,
Here we go.
whoa.
Here we go with the Canon. Here we go with the
I'm
Canon.
Nikon too, but I also
There you
shoot
go.
Sony as well.
Yeah, that's why you got
Wait,
the mic.
whoa.
Man, I had a D5600, still got it. And people did not, they were like, man, you're not getting no images from no starter camera like that. Can't be. I just got my Z6 in last August.
Man, once you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but once you know what you're doing and the lens, because your camera, if your camera can't
It's
see,
all about the glass.
man,
That's
you can
exactly
get the crappiest body and get a $800 lens, you in the game.
in the game.
Hey,
And that's what I told
also,
my
it's the-
intern.
It's the glass, but it's the user more than
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because we all been out here with kit lenses making this shit shake, and that's why we here now.
I'm going to tell you something.
Because
too.
go ahead
I
with
got
it.
something for you.
Let me hear it.
You know when that 850 came out, D850, right?
Yeah, I
You
still
know they had that kit lens 24 to 10, no, the 120 F4.
Yeah.
I got that, and it shoots just like it's an expensive. It's still an expensive lens because it's still $1,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You only using it in the studio.
No, I use it outside.
Bro, that's
I'll show you some
right.
pictures. I use it outside. It's an L4.
Yeah,
You know, we
F-style
can
force.
jack up that
All the way.
ISO
All
to
the way.
2,000 to 3, 4,
99
things.
and
Yeah.
You still
thousands,
getting a
bro.
clean image?
Bro, I promise you,
Hey,
I
you
got
know
my
what you
camera,
doing.
my camera in the
show
car
me.
now, bro.
You got it. Yeah, I got to
Matter
see
of
that
fact,
too, bro.
okay,
Like,
I
My
got
camera
you.
in the car too.
I'ma
Let's
let
go.
y'all-
I'm not saying that you're wrong.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
just
know.
saying,
I'm
bro.
Let you down.
Listen.
I don't even want my ISO over 400
but
if
I'ma
I
tell
can
you
help
the
it.
trick, though.
I don't want my ISO over
I'm
400.
gonna tell you the trick though. This is the thing with me. When you use that kit lens, especially if I'm outside, I use off-camera flash.
Okay.
You'll never lose.
Okay.
You would never lose off-camera. My bad. But now, if you in good light, now don't get me wrong. That L4 is still a dog now.
It is.
It's still a dog. But you know what I'm saying. Also, I got another zoom lens. I got the 2.8. The S. No.
What brand?
Nikon.
Okay.
The S lens, that high ass damn lens. Goddamn.
Dang,
What's
man.
the
So all
24 to 70?
24.
But that F4 in the S lens shoot like you can shoot at night with that F4 and there won't be no noise. Period. No, because I started shooting at night.
5600?
Huh?
With the 56?
No, with the Nikon Z6.
Oh, okay.
No, I wouldn't dare shoot that with no crop. I wouldn't go over 300 ISO with a crop sensor. No, sir.
So you say you do film too. So what kind of cameras you got on the film side? What you
the
using?
same camera.
So you using a Nikon for filming?
He said
Bro,
the Z6.
where y'all been at?
Bro,
I'm
hold
shooting
on.
in 4K
Hold on, bro.
like a dog.
My God.
So for what I've been told in this photography, cinema, film world, like, bro, and I'm a Canon user, bro. If you can look around the room and see, I'm a Canon guy. You know
There's
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying?
them over here,
The
bro.
only thing I haven't
It's a
crossed
Sony.
over to is
It's Sony.
oh, that's a little BS little camera. That's actually I bought that when I was in church.
I know it's got me on frame. So
I bought that.
just
I bought
appreciate
that.
you
I
being
bought that to
there.
film in church.
Right.
And I noticed when I got 4 guests, I wanted a 5 look.
Hey.
So everybody got their own individual camera. So this is your camera. You know what I'm saying? That's Danny's camera. That's mine. That's yours.
That's
and then
the
that's
whole
our
camera.
group.
Yeah.
And that's our group
Hold
shot.
on, which one mine though? Because I ain't giving it no love, man.
Yeah, that's your camera.
You got-
Okay, then see me and Sony, bro.
Man, stop
that,
that,
man. Stop
bro.
it, bro.
See,
What I'm trying to say is, when I was talked to about when I was getting ready to purchase my camera to get in this game,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I was dealing with a Canon user. That's all he dealt with.
Right.
And this is what he told me. He said, now, Nikon can sometimes have the edge when it comes to photography. Like Nikon is a dog when it comes to pictures, but when it comes to film, like ain't nobody buying on Nikon do no film.
That's
Cut
when
it
you
out.
first started.
Look,
Them
hold on.
Z6s
You remember
blowing
earlier?
Cameras out the water. Z's up from the Z9 to the Z6
Oh, the
to
Z9
Z7
series.
to.
So you telling me Nikon out here making
Am I
cameras
lying, bro?
that's bumping in there?
Yes.
Was it
That
9
Z,
or a 6?
the 9.
It's a
Yeah,
six,
that
bro.
9.
It's
We got the
mirrorless?
same.
Z9
Mirrorless?
is ridiculous. It's a six.
I got the mirrorless camera.
That's what it is. That's what it
They
is.
late to the party.
Wait, see, hold on. This is what we talked earlier. He was like, yeah, this is like a rivalry in photography. It really is the brands. we beefing over like Sony, Nikon.
That's what I'm
Hey, bro,
saying.
you ain't representing that black and gold, my nigga. What's up, bro? It's Canon all day,
He
my
did
nigga.
it
Black.
before we got here. He did it before we got here because that's why we got the mics over here and y'all.
Yeah, bro, we got the little tabletop.
So y'all gonna give us the.
Thank you for dropping that. Got the little tabletop. My shit
look,
fell
man.
over.
Look,
Hey.
hey,
Do us dirty.
what Smoker said, man? I ain't gonna be supplying
Them
you when you
boys
talking
do
about my
us.
shit, man.
Them boys do us. They do us dirty.
You never should have invited us, my nigga.
Man,
Like-
look, but this what it's about, bro.
Y'all
It's,
got the
it's,
quad director.
Oh, this when you on the piano when you got to sing. That's what that is.
Hey, you grab it. Oops.
Yeah,
Stop,
then you
stop,
get
my
back
fault.
in.
You know, honestly, but it's about who you came up with.
Right.
Because, like, to your point, the guy that trained me, he trained me on Canon. So I had a Nikon. He was like, we going to trade that in. So he was my mentor. He had everything. So I was like, all right. But once I got to a certain level, I just started playing with all of them. I had Nikon, Sony's. Everybody that know me know I'm an equipment whore.
Right.
So I don't had them all.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell you got that R3 so fast.
Hey man, look,
He
he
knows
just
somebody,
said
bro.
he got a whole team,
I got a
man. Come on, dog.
Camera graphics in Auburn.
Look at that. Hey, that's
my
where I'm
plug,
from, bro.
Every time
How
I
you got a
go,
plug in my city and I?
He been had. I'm gonna tell you something. Before I even started, I remember he posted some. You had all them lenses when you had that Canon 7200 and all that, and you said something about that over in Auburn. Something about it. Remember?
Yeah.
See, I remember all this, man.
Bruh.
Like this dude here been,
about,
bruh.
bruh, he a
Y'all
walking-
3 of y'all are up there, bruh. It's
mean,
about,
man?
it's about a good 15.
And that's another thing.
I'm in the
bro.
valley, bro. I'm
Bro,
trying to
I
get
know
up
you,
in here.
bro.
I'm in
What
the
I need
valley.
to know is how do y'all deal with people who tell me y'all really doing it, man? I be downing myself, bro.
I do
Is
myself
that
like
a
that all the
natural
time.
thing that we
Yeah,
do?
We always our worst critic.
It is, but then photographers are all cocky too.
Bloods and
But
Crips.
for me,
Bloods and
It
Crips.
is, bro.
for me, that's the worst thing you can say to me. He did it too. Just like when you coming in and you praising them and you putting them up.
Yeah.
Like most
I had to
people
get
do
it
that.
together, bro. I was just like,
Bro,
bro,
that's the.
I had
was
literally
nervous
sent that
as hell
nigga a
on that
message.
shoot. I'm like, bro, how do
Weird.
I'm gonna do this?
Bro, I sent the nigga a message. The message said this, bro. He said, listen, bro. I told him, I said, when you put in work, my G, and people notice your work, bro, for what it is, bro, at some point in time, you had to just allow those accolades. You know what I'm saying?
I can't though.
It's so hard though.
But you can't, bro, because
I'm doing better with it.
when you
but-
think you cocky, when you up here and you thinking like that, something gonna go wrong.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you what's gonna go wrong. You're gonna cap yourself out
Right,
because you stop learning.
right.
You think you're doing
That's,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gotta
always
watch
try to
YouTube.
humble myself and
Yeah.
learn. I'm still on YouTube.
Yeah, like I'm going home watch it tonight.
Right. We'll never leave it.
So who's some of the people that you follow on YouTube and mess with?
Danny Ortiz.
You messing with the Ortiz guy, man.
Hey, that boy tough now.
Hey, that nigga the truth.
boy
You seen
tough.
that futuristic shoot he did with the nano lights?
Yes, sir.
Man, I looked at them nano lights, man. Them whole like $200 a piece.
Yes, sir. You got what my other boy name is? He don't really shoot portraits for real. He do like cars and what that boy? He got his coffee and all that out now. What
You got coffee?
What?
The white boy.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them
That
out there.
boy-
What you
oh, this
mean?
dude here.
Talking about Parker?
Peter
No,
McKinney?
Peter
McKinney.
Oh, I watched him.
Peter McKinney the truth,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Now he the truth, bro. Like,
Don't he got his
Bro.
own bag now?
Yeah,
Man,
he
he
got
got
his
a lot
own
of stuff,
bag, his
man.
own
He got his own
filters and all.
He don't-
I
he
wasn't
don't-
paying $300 for it though.
me neither. I
I'm
put
not
it back.
paying
They
300
upcharged
for it.
because he could.
Remove from
All the
basket.
equipment hard, but I was like,
Yeah, remove from basket. Yeah.
Drop it down.
I'm not doing it.
Bro, but listen,
bro.
I seen he one of the people that I follow too, bro. But as far as like, okay, like my mentor is, I call him the photo booth god in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Because every new photo booth that come out, he literally has it in Alabama. Nah, Frederick Powell, Fred photography photo booths on Facebook. But that's who taught me, you know what I'm saying? That's who got me started. And he kind of sort of like you, like he's a hoarder of equipment too. So even when I was doing weddings or whatever the case may be, like he had one rule when he took me on his wing. He was like, don't shoot nobody wedding until I tell you you're ready. I was like, all right, cool. But whenever I was doing little stuff and I needed another lens or I needed another camera or I needed another second shooter, he was always there, you know what I'm saying? So the thing with, you know what? And I think I don't know if he got that R3 or not. Neither. You know what I'm saying? But Peter,
You got to be on the list.
Yeah, that's a list for that big dog.
Yeah, bro.
Just like that Z9, I'm
Graphics,
gonna
man.
tell you, just like a Z9, and that's
fuck
really
with
why
that,
I hate. That's really why I hate Nikon.
Why?
Because they don't really have you. They don't sponsor nobody for real.
No.
They know.
No.
Canon and
put money
Sony,
out. I
they'll
just
give
saw it, bro.
everybody. Man, they'll.
cause Peter don't pay for nothing.
He's
Not
not
a
gonna pay for nothing.
He don't have to pay for nothing.
No.
Like everything that's new that hit the
No.
market, they just
He
send
get
to
it
him to
like
play
2
with.
months before. And be
Toys.
like,
To
I
play
can't
with
show
it.
you the pictures, but here you go. You be like,
He'll toss the camera aside. I got 8 of them. Like, all right then, bro.
you got a whole warehouse. This dude built a whole warehouse
Stop.
full of lenses and cameras,
He the
bro.
reason I got that.
At the church.
That
Yes.
Dang, I forgot the name.
I watch this dude faithfully, man. Every time he upload, bro.
Yeah.
But what I was saying about Fred was Fred been in the game 20 plus years. So he like that standard type of portrait photographer. Like he know how to do the stuff, but he not finna do a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, freeze and separation, dodge or burn. He not finna do a whole lot of that, you know what I'm saying? But he like you. His clientele speaks for itself, and those people he deal with, and he got a lot of corporate people that he deal with, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna be good. So he was able to teach me the basics and how to understand the art of photography, you know what I'm saying? Why I wasn't getting the images that I wanted and what my settings were and stuff like that. But he didn't get me to where I'm at when it comes to how I want my images to look. The person who really helped me get to where I want my images to look was Keaton Franklin, 924 Photography.
Man, let me tell you something about
Texas.
that guy there.
You see how they get
I
together?
went
That
and
boy
took his
there.
workshop.
But who's the other guy he did? They was battling. He got a little different voice. He a black dude.
124.
126?
Oh, 126.
It's either 126 or the big
big
broad.
black
Yeah.
dude.
All right, so I don't know what that dude name, but I know you talking about.
Oh,
You
he
talking about
bad
when
too.
you talking about when they put that model inside of
He
that
bad
warehouse.
too.
and
That
did
He
that.
bad too
Man,
now.
that
Why
was
do I
hard,
feel
bro.
so left out?
tripping, bro.
What y'all talking about?
Bro, you don't know who Keidron is?
You ain't know Texas?
I feel like I do,
Bro,
but I
you
don't.
tripping.
Bro, he like the
that's why.
he like the black Peter on a
Like,
small
this
level,
dude
bro.
use
Like, for
1.4s, 1.2. He's not using nothing over. He don't even use 1.8 for real, unless
his
it's a
name?
105 or something like that.
And he's shooting wide open every time.
Every
And
time.
who is this?
No,
this
it's
name?
1.4.
Keidron Franklin.
Well,
K-
Sound like Kurt
put in-
Franklin.
Put in 924 Photography.
No. He had a 2.
He did.
The 200 millimeter
He-
L2.
he
I
did.
bought that because I saw him with
That's
it.
who taught me. That's who taught
Hey,
me how to color grade.
You
bro.
go to his Instagram.
I just did.
Tough.
So that workshop.
My lord, this is what.
Listen, that workshop. I was there. I have images. I had the same images. Of her.
Same. Wow.
I was at that workshop when he took those photos.
It's
Yeah, I did one in Las Vegas.
My guy moving the
like,
lights
bro,
in
it's so
Photoshop.
much.
You talking about the workshop?
Yeah, every big time photographer like that, when they do that little conference in Las Vegas.
Yeah. You talking about I'm a member of it.
Yeah, I am too.
See y'all, they so
Members.
they already on. You see what I'm saying?
They on members.
They on the jet.
That ain't. It's only reason I'm a member of it is simply because of the fact that my mentor told me to become a member of it because it'll open up
Insurance is
different.
like $20 a month.
Oh man, y'all need to invite us. Man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, PPP. Yeah, PPA. Professional Photographers of America.
Bro, I applied for a job for PPA back in the day, a graphic
see?
design job. Man, I didn't get it. I had to do a whole I had to design like a whole thing for them, and I thought it was fire. But
They serious.
They are serious.
I got to hang out with
I get a
y'all,
magazine
man.
faithful from them every 2 weeks.
I got to hang out with y'all.
Faithfully.
But
That's
like,
what I'm
bro,
saying.
it's so many photographers I just look at and just try to watch and see how they do things. Like my favorite photographer when I first started was Brandon Wolford.
Oh,
He does not
In Virginia?
use New York.
Okay.
He do not use light at all.
He a natural light
artificial
shooter?
light?
He type in Brandon Wolford. Now he'll use a little LED light, little blue light on. Like, he doesn't use off camera flash. Period.
When I started dealing with
Natural
Keaton,
light
bro, I
junkie,
fell in
bro.
love with high speed sync.
I did too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a high
You
speed
seen
sync
him?
person.
He got
bro.
like 1 million followers or something.
yeah, I follow him.
That boy there is
Yeah.
off the chain. He does not
Yeah,
use.
is that natural light?
Yeah. He don't use it. He play with colors.
But
On
he
the-
used continuous light though.
No, not like a straw. He'll use a LED like a
can-
a pulp deck. But I'm talking about white light. I'm not talking about color light.
Right.
That man don't, bro. Listen, that dude there is sick with that Z. He got a Z7 too now. Cause he had the Z's.
Oh, he a
before
Nikon
everybody.
shooter?
That
Oh,
boy
here we
there-
go, here we go.
That boy there is.
You can tell. This ain't
Fire
camera
with it.
profile.
Okay.
Hey.
So do y'all prefer natural light or strobe?
I like strobe now.
I don't care.
Cause you can't.
Yeah, I can
even
do
play.
both. I can do
I can
both,
do
yeah.
both, but it's gonna pop.
Yeah, I started out natural light, and like where I work now,
this
they
kid
using
hot.
pro photo packs, like $40,000 pro photo packs. They shooting for Southern
one
Living
with
Food
the
and
big box.
Wine, yeah, and got
The
like
big box
4
with the big-
things
yeah.
plugged up to, and they using like literally the pack alone is $40,000. I was like, yo, this is somebody's car.
Yeah.
And I was like, this company has all this equipment. They use Canon,
That's hot.
but like now because of them, I'm like trying to they call it shaping light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm trying to learn how to shape light because I know natural light only gets you so far. And sometimes you got to feel it. But
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm still learning. Like I got it, but it's still to the point. Like you're not gonna just learn light.
no,
You not.
it takes so much testing.
Like I'm at 2 lights now. I can go to 3. I can put 2 on his back. Hit him on the side. And one touchdown.
It takes time, and you gotta learn how
Yeah,
to control
and
it.
it's scary though. It's
is.
bro, it's so scary to me because I be like, man, what if I fuck up these folks pitching in the studio?
That's why natural light you can't fuck that up because
Right.
it's already there.
But when you in the studio,
gotta
you ain't got no
test
help.
shot.
Like when you in the studio, bro, you better be there 2 hours before trying to figure out
Making
shit with-
sure.
Bro, it's scary because there's so many modifiers, there's so many strobes. Is so much money involved.
Man,
like
that part.
Bro, like
So
listen.
I seen a girl yesterday, prom pictures, man. She had like this beautiful dress, like she was standing and it was like enough of the fabric to like flushly go out around her.
Right.
And I
Oh,
was
you had
like,
yellow
I
dress
said, I think it was orange. It
I
might have
know
been
what you're
orange.
talking about. I
I
seen
said, bro, who took these pictures? And the person I was with, they was like, I think they used the phone. I was like,
No way.
bro,
13,
listen,
iPhone
bro,
13.
listen. The pictures, they wasn't. All I'm saying is it didn't have the creativity of Panda or Danny Austin or Sub, or me. Like, because if it was me, I would have probably did a 5-light setup. I'm gonna be real. I would have took 4 lights and put them on all 4 corners and poured them at the bottom base of her dress, what it was, and then put one directly on her face.
that's scary.
It just,
I'm using one or none for prom. I'm
listen,
30 minutes.
So
Already
thi-
rushing the
listen,
family in the way.
this the point I'm
No
trying to
lights.
make. This is the point I'm trying to make.
Right.
Is I like to create art. Point blank, period.
you.
So I'm just saying it ain't necessarily be a prom. If I had a subject with that dress on, that would have been my ideology behind what I would have done for the shoot. Because the only thing I would have wanted you to see once I jack my my shutter speed up and shoot high speed sync, all I want you to do is see her face and the bottom part of that dress. That's all I want.
I
you
got
to
to
see.
hang with you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Because them 5 lights, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something about y'all too.
Outside, though.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about
I
y'all
do
too.
10 in the studio.
And it's scary dealing with these two because I talked about this with a couple of photographers. We had a couple of photographers came down to Brian Pride's studio. Check this out. This is what we want to do. I'm gonna say it on the podcast, and I'm gonna bring y'all in it because they was talking shit, and I was talking my shit back. They want to do a versus, bro.
With photography.
All the photographers. I'm
My
gonna tell you
God.
who's there. Me, Brian Pride, Daddy, Jerome, CJ, what's his name? We call him CJ, but Rose, D'Angelo Rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, like they was talking shit. I said, let me tell you guys something, okay? I might be the younger one in here, but I'm gonna bust y'all ass in some of these subjects.
Right.
Now. Okay, you throw away some of them lights, meet me outside at night. Drop that F-stop down and come fuck with me at night and see what we gonna do. They was talking, but see, we really want to get together for, like I said, all the photographers, not cameramen. Let me say that. Yeah. I think we need to do that, bro. And I think it'll make everybody better because everybody can learn at the same time.
If they're coming in with the mentality to learn.
That's what happened at my sipping shoes, bro. Like I know that, like I told you, me and you, I know hopefully by the time you fall up out of here, we definitely follow each other on social media.
You know that.
You know what I'm saying? But
None of y'all.
So
I know, bro.
Yeah, because you got your own probably little assistant or something.
Yeah, right. He ain't even connected, bro. You don't talk to
You
Danny.
gotta call somebody.
This is rare.
Somebody to get to him.
hey, that's what my sister said.
You only
the other
run
day.
into Danny. Like,
hey, listen, that's what my sister said the other day. I said, man, so she was like, so what you doing next to kind of sort of alleviate some of the stress off you? I was like, man, I got to get to a point where I get me an assistant to handle all that stuff for me. And then she was like, oh, you trying to get like Danny? I was like, yeah, I want to be like Danny. When you call, you ain't talking to me. You don't talk to me unless
But who
you really
don't know?
necessarily
Like
need to.
everybody should, because I'm once again, man, like it's hard doing this shit by yourself. I wake up in the morning, I got 1,000 emails. Wake up, 1,000 DMs from Facebook or Instagram. Then you got to edit. Then you got to go shoot. Then you got to come home and edit the shit. Then, bruh, listen, I'm at the point I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm finna cut some of these goddamn clients because I am fucking tired.
That's when I said.
Nah, I ain't gonna quit.
Yeah,
This is my plan. Hey,
Average person would though.
yeah, every person
You know
would.
if you ask a photographer how many times they quit.
Oh, I quit in my head every day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I quit.
Especially if you got a full-time job to fall back on. That's why I was saying I can't
Same.
quit. So I had to come up with something. And so for me, having an assistant and a team like that, man, I don't have to do it. I got
See, that's what I need. Because, see, this is my only job. Like, when I first started photography, I quit my job at Alabama Beverage. My first year, 6 months, I was making more money than what I was making at the fucking beer place.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all, I'm out of here. Fuck that.
When did you quit?
I quit in my when I started, after 6-7 months, I quit that shit. They was like, bro, you all right? I'm good.
I just don't like y'all.
I'm straight, bro. When I seen the money coming, bro, and it's not about the money with me, but when you see it and how you can strategize and make it every month or how much you want to make, you cool. All I do is, if you have certain slots for a month, if they get whatever package, you add that up and see how much you'll get a month. Every first of the month, you really won't kill yourself. So I'm not shooting 30 people a month.
Yeah.
I can shoot 15 people a month and be straight. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of photographers don't know that. They just think, okay, they DM me, you DM me, I'm gonna take everybody on.
Yeah.
But then you ain't gonna get people shit back on time.
But that's what you got. I feel
So-
like everybody had to go through that first to realize it.
I ain't never went through it though.
I had to, bro.
Except Danny, we all had to go through it.
Let me tell you what I did. I always tell this story when I train people because they always be like, when did you quit? When did you know? I was like, man, I walked away from AT&T. I was probably making like, now this is before kids. I was making like $80,000 a year, which that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. That's
of
above
You ain't
average.
got no kids. You just your wife.
That's a lot of money.
And I walked away from the AT&T to make.
I like this nigga.
Right.
I like this nigga, bro.
You should, damn.
So I quit AT&T. I quit AT&T, and then I started doing photography in my garage. I was charging $25
What?
for pictures.
We undervalue
I
ourselves.
shot one picture a week, and my wife was looking at me like, "Where all that money at?" And so I got with an assistant like you did. I mean, not assistant, but I got with a girl. It was my makeup artist. Then I went to $50. So she gonna do your makeup, and I'm gonna take your pictures, and we was splitting it. Man, I had to get a job. So that was my first time quitting photography because it wasn't panning out.
Right.
I wasn't making no money.
Right.
I had to start from scratch, man. Y'all ever heard of Eagle Eye Photography?
I have.
I feel like I am.
Yeah, that was the first thing. So the way I branded myself then, I had to move off of it. So that's why I changed to Danny Austin. But man, it was a struggle at first, bro.
You a bad man, bro. You a
Shut
bad
your mouth,
fucking
my
man.
nigga. Right.
So,
$25. And then you know what the thing is now? And me and my sister, she was my makeup artist then. We always sit back and laugh. And she was like, Danny, look, you just booked somebody for X, Y, amount of money. I remember when we couldn't even book nobody for $25.
And that's what I was trying to tell him a few minutes ago at the beginning when we were talking, like literally. So how I got access to him, it ain't no
Man,
secret.
we ain't tripping. Say the
So
shit.
I got access to him through Alicia Justine.
Right.
All right. So Alicia Justine was listen, when you
ain't shit.
I probably would never be shit, but
y'all stupid, man.
Go ahead.
So when I took my dining room out of the house and converted that part of my apartment into the studio, you know what I'm saying? I had just got them saw boxes, them long saw boxes right here on the wall. I had just got them, and I wanted to figure out, how to use them. So I had somebody that kind of sort of gave me some pointers, you know what I'm saying, a little photographer from up in Atlanta. Like, that's another thing. And I ain't going to say this because I want to finish the story, but a lot of photographers that I reached out to for help and questions, them niggas would not answer me.
We got to talk about that, too. I got something for you.
So the reason why I'm cool with the Atlanta photographer that I'm cool with now, because any question that I ever asked that Negro, bro, he always answered it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Thomas Collection. Like, he one of the realest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you talking about.
So anything that I've ever asked him, bro, he gave me what he could give me. Like, every time I go to Atlanta, that's why I stay at his estate, because he got a real life bar and lounge in the lower part of his house with an infinity wall, a white one and a black one. Damn. Down in the bottom part of his crib. Like, it's a whole vibe when you're over there. But so he was the one who was kind of sort of telling me about how to put things together so I could start turning some of them no's into yeses. Right. So one of the things that somebody had talked to us about one day when I was up in Atlanta was a mood board. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, if you're trying to build your portfolio as a photographer, you know what I'm saying, then you need to have like something that you're going off of looks that you're trying to recreate and put your own little spin on it. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I was trying to get into boudoir photography. I wanted to do nude photography, bro, because, and I didn't want to do it for all the wrong reasons. The reason I really wanted to do it, Panda, I wanted the attention. So it started driving the followers and all that stuff to my page so it would boost my business. That's the reason why I really wanted to do it.
That's so funny.
What page you think I got that out of, brother?
What?
Your fucking page. What you mean? I got it from him.
So listen.
He's telling me I got it from you.
So I reached out to Alicia because I don't even know how I met her. I think I met her through the girl who blew up
Instagram.
Who blew up on the girl who blew up on YouTube and shit from Brittany Lynn, B Lynn.
Right.
So I think that's how I met her. You know what I'm saying? And then I started following. I was like, okay, she be modeling. So I knew what kind of pictures I wanted to take, but I didn't know the right approach to ask her about taking the pictures. And this is what she tell me to this day. When I reached out to her, this is what she told me. She said, all right, so I'll shoot with you. And she said, I'm going to tell you why I'm going to shoot with you. Because you shared a mood board with me, which lets me know that as a photographer, you're taking it serious. Yeah. And then she said, number two, she said, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. If I don't like the photos, I'm not going to post them. So that's going to be the choice that you need to make on if you want to work with me or not. Right. Man, she came in like she was a pro. She knew what she was doing. Went to the bathroom, got tightened up, got everything in, came in. We started shooting, blah, 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 blah. And at that point in time, is a lot of photographers also, they don't understand how to utilize filters. There is a correct and incorrect way to use filters. Filters are not meant to be used in our world like it is on your Instagram phone where you just slide and find one that look good.
We call those cameramen, brother.
Yeah,
that's what I want the whole Birmingham to understand, man. You have photographers and you have cameramen. I'm not doing 50 pictures for $25.
Nope, it's not happening.
That is we saying today. Yeah. I'm not talking about back then. Let's talk about today. You see his work. You see your work. You see your work. You see my work. What client in their right fucking mind gonna be like, I'm finna go to somebody who do 50 pictures for $25 fucking dollars?
It's some people that do that shit, Panda.
Well, they don't come my way because I tell them.
All right, so you did right by saying we ain't gonna call the name. I'm gonna call the name. I got a consistent client that I really shoot them every year. Right. I do their lifestyle and their headshots every year. All right. If she want me to do other stuff, she'll call me for whatever the case may be. Right. So when I moved into this studio, the first thing that needed to happen for me was my prices need to increase. Right. Because the workmanship is there. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? The craft is there. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I started looking at the photographers that I really like bump with when it comes to Birmingham, what their website look like, their pricing look like, because I wanted to increase, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to increase.
Right.
So one of the things that I looked at on his page was his event photography rate. I was like, all right, cool. Danny Austin is a name. You know what I'm saying? That's a brand.
Goddamn brand.
100%,
Ain't
bro.
it?
What you
It's just a
mean?
name.
So hear me out. So hear me out, right? So hear me out. I used to tell people, and he told me don't say this shit no more. I'm gonna say it anyway because it's my fucking podcast. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
But-
talk your shit.
But listen, listen, if you in Birmingham, all right, and you bring up black photographers,
Right.
you got a couple names that's gonna pop out first off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Then also gonna be one of them. So I seen what his event photography rate was, right? At the time, I was $125 an hour for a minimum of 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? And for each additional hour, it was $50.
Right.
Yeah.
When I moved into the studio, I increased it.
Right.
$185 an hour for a minimum of 2 hours. For each additional hour, $100. You know what I'm saying? And she called me to book me for an event that she was having. You know what I'm saying? I sent her the rate, and then she told me, she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna let you know." She don't move like that. Like, I already know she want to do it. I know she gonna be like, "Hey, just send everything over so I can do it, so I can book it," whatever the case may be.
Right.
So she ended up dealing with somebody that I know. They went to the event. I asked about the photographer she had there. She was like, "I don't know, it was some little young kid." I was like, "All right, cool." So guess what I do? I go look at her page so I can see the work. It looked like a $50 photographer.
But that's the like, bro, with me, and this is the guys and the truth, because I still deal with it. That pricing for me is scary. Because I don't want to shoot so goddamn high that you ain't getting nobody. Even though the work is great.
Right.
But people gonna say, still thinking, make it make sense to me. See, that's my thing in my head. You gotta make it make sense to the client. You see what I'm saying? So with me, to keep me from not editing 40 pictures on Photoshop for 3 fucking weeks, I do 4, 6, and 8. I use the graphics tablet, bro. So if I'm doing a headshot, it's 40 minutes for me for a headshot because I'm getting all the impurities and all that.
Flyaways and all that shit.
But it's scary because if I jack it way up, now I can go to Atlanta and jack it way up. I go down to Miami. I can go up top. But it's just fucking,
Alabama.
I'm just say Birmingham. It is. I'm gonna say Birmingham because there's some badass photographers in Montgomery that's making some bank now. It's some
my
boys,
partner down there killing
there's some dogs down there in
partner down there
Montgomery
killing
that's making some bank. But here it's all about what's the deal. It ain't no fucking deal. It's no sale, none of that shit. Like, are we not doing it?
The price is
Have you
the
seen
price.
those 24K wings?
Yeah, I see. They talking about it.
So I was sitting there looking at that. So that person came up with that.
Right.
I was talking to one of my homeboys. I was like, I wonder who gonna jack that and then mess up her price.
So many people already did.
They already doing it.
Yeah.
And so when me and Eric was talking about it, he said, "Ooh, look, we already talking about it. Here it comes." Because you know how Facebook algorithm works. You talk about something that just rolls on your timeline.
Still
Yeah.
going.
While we were talking, boom, someone was like, "F them $99 wings.
Yeah.
Here they go over here for like $20."
Right.
And to me, I don't care what her motive is. You ain't got to do the 24K wings.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, she took the time to come up with it. I don't care where she got it from.
Right.
But it was never in Birmingham.
Never.
Brought it back to Birmingham, and then here we go, killing it with the bad talking, and then coming behind it, and now you doing your own 24K.
Right.
Like
I don't like that, bro.
even if I don't know if I pay $100 for the wings. I mean, it depends, but you ain't got to dog the folks out for that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna say that. I can show you a
Nigga that bought
screenshot.
2,400 gold wings.
After this, he gonna eat them, bro.
He
What
gonna-
you mean?
Me and my brother was talking. I told him, I said, I don't know if I'll do it, but you know what I'm saying? I would not do it. I ain't saying I ain't got
Right.
the money, but
Right.
I'm just saying I'll do it just to support because I know how it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So,
but my point is, I'm just tired of how we as black people just always tearing somebody else
Man,
down.
it's
they
sad.
took the time,
So
they sat there and they did that, and then here you come. And that's why I'm gonna say this, and I don't care if I hurt nobody's feelings.
Tell them, dog.
That's why I don't follow people here, photographers in Birmingham. It's no disrespect to nobody.
Right.
I've already talked to you about that.
Yeah.
Lee.
I got one of my main friends that I talked to. His name LeBaron Marks. He's a video guy.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I'm finna unfollow you.
Yeah.
Eric DeWarn. I talk to him every day. I'm unfollowing
Yeah.
him. The people that I respect, Jerome Smedley, I already told them why I'm finna do it.
Yeah.
But that's why. Because we like if you do something Then I turn around and do it. Then one of, you know what I'm saying, me and you beefing because one of us said
Right.
whoever
Bloods
did
and
first
Crips,
copy
once
that.
again.
Once again, for no
Right.
reason.
And so
bro.
I was like, I don't need that. This is a business for me.
Right.
This is how me and my family survive.
Right.
So that's one of the things, that was one of the reasons why. It's more reasons, but
Yeah.
just because we don't lie.
I respect it,
I
though.
was gonna say that's one of the reasons.
I respect it, though.
There's more to it, but anyway, but like we always biting each other, so I don't want to see what he's doing.
Right.
I don't.
Because it's going to be in
I'm
your
just gonna
head
be
and you're
careful.
going to try to emulate
Exactly,
it.
because that's
Right.
how I am.
Right.
Like, that's how I am. Like I ain't no bookworm, but I could watch YouTube all day, see somebody do something, then I'll go back. Like I remember I kept watching Davenport. I was like, man, I'm finna use a beauty dish. And I sat down and Eric was like, man, come on. That ain't the look that people, he had to get me from that. He was like, that ain't the look that people seen you with.
Yeah.
Right.
So stop trying to do it. He said, I saw it in your live. You know what I'm saying? So I had to stop that because that's just how I am. Yeah. So once I did that, that was another reason why I just unfollowed, everybody.
Gotcha.
I respect
Everybody
it.
that beef with me is always photography.
Man, ain't nobody beefing with you. Look how big it is, nigga.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm gonna say this. Since we being real, they'll do it like y'all two talking amongst each other.
Yeah.
Then he gonna go tell him.
They sneak
But
this.
guess what? When I see you,
You ain't gonna say nothing.
Not on site.
let's be honest. I'm gonna say
Not on
this.
site.
Davenport ran a little Christmas special in his studio.
Right.
So the one in the loft. In
Yeah,
Phoenix
yeah,
loft.
the one
So
down
we
there.
across the hall.
I just did
So
that.
I
Oh
said,
yeah.
I'm gonna see all these photographers that don't know they've been talking about me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna see y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I saw one. I ain't gonna even lie. I hope I don't slip and say his name.
Fuck it. He ain't finna beat your ass.
I'm gonna show you what I did. So I hope he see it.
Right.
So I was telling one of his homeboys, I said, he told you he saw me? He was like, nah. So he's sitting there and told me, man, when I see Danny, it's on site. I said, okay.
No.
Just send me some pictures
I
stuff.
know you lying. He
So
capping
he's
all
standing
day.
on the elevator. Now
Yeah.
we men.
Yeah.
We men.
Right.
I seen the elevator, bro.
Oh,
Press the button like that.
Move them back.
Moved him back.
He ain't
And he
say
told me,
shit.
what's up, Kane? Nigga, don't call me no Kane.
Oh, man.
I
You lost
I'm
that.
better than you.
You lost
But
that.
my point is, keep that same energy.
But
And
that's
stand on it.
yeah.
You gonna tell that man all that stuff because I'm a really good guy.
Right.
I ain't gonna even lie. If
Right.
you ask me something, I'll tell you. No
Right.
matter who it is. Y'all can look on my page. A girl asked me something the other day,
Right.
yesterday, and I was shooting a wedding. I'm FaceTiming her, talking to the bride, and she was like, "Nigga, you crazy." That's just how I am. I'm an open book.
Right.
But
Same.
I deserve the respect. But
I
once you don't
respect it.
respect me no more,
It's a problem.
You lost.
you're gonna see why I'm calm.
Yeah.
Hey.
Why they call me calm.
Hey, man,
see
calm
it.
down. I feel
Hey, bro,
that
he
shit now.
pointing towards you right now, my nigga. He turned towards you, Panda. He's like, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Hey,
nigga.
man, go to the goddamn car. I know I can't whoop your ass, but I got something. Fuck, I'm not finna wrestle with your big ass. I got something to wrestle with you, but I'm not finna touch your
I
ass.
gotta have one too.
You right.
I'm
We
big,
right.
but I can't run.
You
But I know
goddamn
what
right.
y'all do.
It's been a long time since I used my nine. You got yours and I got goddamn mine. You right.
Y'all done made my
bro.
damn night, man. I
Holler.
appreciate y'all coming through, bro.
appreciate
Sharing knowledge, dropping gems, man. And the 24 karat wings. Somebody keep asking me about that. I didn't even know that we had somebody that was actually serving those in Birmingham.
I went 2 days. I went 2 days ago. I mean,
I didn't either.
yeah, it's good. Like I had the
just don't wanna
garlic
go
lemon
to
pepper wings. They good.
I didn't even know.
What's the name of the spot?
Lady E's,
Lady E, shout out to you, man. You
right
know what
across
I'm saying?
from the old Greyhound.
Matter of fact, Lady E. I need
Right
somebody.
there, Lynn Park. Right there,
okay.
right there. You know where the okay, so you know where the old Greyhound is when you at that light to the right, and to the left. You know you can go to the park. At that light, right there. Where Cajun Bistro at?
Yeah.
They in the same fucking building.
Gotcha.
This
Hey,
what I'm saying,
real quick, man, put the camera on me, man.
He said, "Put the camera on, pan it on."
He got it like that.
Hey,
bro.
Lady E, man, my name is Chester Moore, man. I'm a businessman. I'm a networker here in the city of Birmingham. I need like 50% off on the wings.
God damn.
And listen. This is why I need 50% off on the wing, because I want to bring you in here so we can talk about your business. how it's thriving, what it's doing, and I actually just want to try the wings on camera. Like I want to give you something. I don't want you to come and give them to me for free.
boy.
I actually want to give you something towards your business, what you're doing,
go.
patronize with you, and then we try it here on camera. We talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I only got about 30, 40, 50 subscribers and listeners right now, but it's 30, 40, 50 subscriber people who probably don't know about your business. You know what I'm saying? And they're able to tell another 30, 40, 50, 60 people.
man.
So if you're hearing this or somebody know you that's hearing this, make sure that y'all tell her that, because I definitely want to try that.
Y'all cold.
Last thing I'm gonna say is this right here,
bro.
saturating the market. When you were talking about the rings, you remember how I was telling you about my mentor in the photo booth? All right, so when he was the first person in Alabama that had the 360 booth,
Right.
He went to. They have a photo booth convention in Las Vegas every year. And all of the people who go to that, they go and get gear for photo booth stuff that ain't even really on the market yet, and they're able to bring it back to their prospective spots.
Right.
So when he came back and he set up his photo booth, he does his photo booth, 360 booth with a GoPro. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then when we came out the gate, I think he was charging like $1,200 for an event to do the 360 booth. Booming. Everybody seeing it, everybody want it, dope. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we did one real quick just because we did a little. I used the clip in a promo video that I was doing.
Yeah.
About 6 months later, bro, you started seeing people doing the little booth thing, taping the iPad to it, slanging it around.
$150 an hour.
Now you got the little platform. You can buy the platform and use your iPhone and put your iPhone on it because people saturate the market. You know what I'm saying? So what he started off charging, what he was charging for, and it was worth it because that 360 booth is an experience, bro. Like people want it at their weddings now. You know what I'm saying? They want it at this, they want it at that. Like I be wanting the 360 booth in here. The only thing about it is I just gotta wait till it warm up, do a little day party, a little day photo party or something like that because we're gonna have to put it outside because it be the last event I had. It wasn't blow, but I had a lot of people in here and it was already crowded.
Man, I wanted to make it to that motherfucking man.
Didn't even know.
But guess what I was doing? Fucking working.
Right, bro.
Fucking work. I be wanting to kick it with y'all, man. It ain't the fact that I can't. When I'm working out, I can't get on this phone and be like,
Yep.
when I get home, dog, I'm tired. You
Put that
know,
hoe
motherfucker, dog. It ain't the fact that Teddy Pounder, he ducked out, bro. I be wanting to kick it with y'all. I want to go to photo walks and shit, but I be fucking busy.
It ain't no dope photo walks in Birmingham.
I'm gonna tell you who did the last dope photo walk.
I know somebody who it's a group on Facebook that do them, but
That's one.
What's the name?
Lexo. Lexo Meetups? No. You talking about Portrait be him? No.
No, what's his name? Stanley used to do them.
Oh yeah. Stanley. That was what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Stanley used to.
talking about Stanley Parrish.
Yeah, he used to do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
If it's gonna happen in Birmingham, it's gonna have to be like Stanley or Jerome.
Who's Jerome?
He don't want to do it. He ain't got no
Yeah,
time.
man. I don't want to do it, bro.
Niggas don't mess with me.
Man, you gotta stop saying that,
Right,
bro.
bro.
Bro, listen, let me tell you why I said that. And
What?
I wasn't gonna say this. But I done trained so many people that came back and shitted on me.
Yeah.
So I done trained them. I don't mind training you.
Yeah.
But when you start taking my clients,
Oh,
they start telling me.
they trying to backdoor you. I get it. I get it.
Like, I deal
What
with
their
that so
ass
much.
means how
I
big
deal
you
with
is,
it.
man.
I deal with it so much, and you would think they wouldn't do it though.
You have to make an example
But I
of
deal with it so
somebody,
much.
brother.
That's why I should. One
I had a
violence.
photographer beefing with me. I seen him out. I said, hey, man, hey, you can get your ass whooped. Or two, you can shut the fuck up talking about it. 9 times out of 10, we ain't gonna say who. It's a cameraman. It ain't a fucking photographer. So this my thing. Like, and I did the problem I have with this shit is 90% of photographers in Birmingham, them motherfuckers some geeks. Yeah. They ain't finna fight. Y'all ain't finna shoot.
No.
Y'all not finna do none of
upbringing is
that.
different.
You gonna talk crazy online.
What thug ass?
I come to your house,
I
brother.
know a few of them.
Out.
Like I come to your house. Like you gotta respect a man as a man first. Yeah. Fuck that camera. We can put the camera aside. Yeah. Whatever. You mad because we taking pictures, brother?
We talking about pictures.
We talking about pictures, brother.
Yeah.
You wanna get your ass whooped for some
That's what I was saying earlier.
Like,
you mad about who better.
right.
But so let's say for instance, me and him trying to figure out who better.
Right.
If I show my girl my pictures, who she gonna pick?
Right. Everybody
He
got
show
an
his girl
opinion.
his picture, she gonna pick.
That's
so
an
who better?
opinion. Right. But
Just because I make more money than him, that don't mean that
Cause you can get your ass whooped if you broke or rich. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Let me put this on. Maybe, hey, drop that flex bomb for me one time. This is me, Pounder Teddy P, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I will whoop your ass. Like, one thing I don't play about. Like, if I know him and you talking about him, whoa. That man ain't here.
I don't even want to be in the midst of that shit.
We not finna, because I don't want nobody to say, well, Teddy was in there when he said it. He ain't saying shit. Yeah. Now I got to face this man because he my partner, but he like, bro, what the fuck? I whoop your ass for him. You see what I'm saying? Facts. But that's how I feel, bro. Like, if I feel the love from you, dog, you my brother, that's how I feel.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. But you got cameramen, because it ain't photographers really.
But it's insecurities with that, bro.
Yeah, I mean.
And that's one of the things, it's going to happen a lot. Like, I think Drake had a line, he was like, imitation is not
the best.
And flattery is annoying me. Like, you know, it's going to happen. It's just how you deal with it.
But we grown, though, bro.
Facts.
Like,
it's going to happen.
Like,
ain't
nobody finna fuck with you, though, man. That's what you not understanding.
Yeah.
Who finna fuck with you? I'm not. I'm gonna hit your ass with that goddamn scope from way down there. Yeah. I'm not finna fight you, bro, because I know I'm gonna be dead in ICU. I'm not stupid. But see, the thing is, those cameramen that be talking shit about you, you got to make one of them niggas goddamn example. I recorded for you. I'm telling you. Look, I'm record on the Nikon for you. Show you how that shit looks at Nikon. I'm record on.
Listen. All you got, I learned at a young age when I was in high school.
Right.
I done seen a nigga slap a nigga so hard that he didn't even want to fight. He slapped all the fight out of him.
Look at his hands, brother.
Exactly. Slap all the fight out of him. Nigga did not want to fight, bro.
This man can unscrew fucking tire lug nuts and shit. Nobody not finna fuck with this dude, bro.
Man, look, man, again, man.
They come, bro. I'm chill.
Bullshit.
Look. Check this out,
Go
man.
poking about what fucking happened.
Right.
Everybody want to see a monster until they see one, right?
They see one.
Cool. That's all I'm saying,
Yep,
bro.
look, I
man.
tell people all the time, I'm gonna Teddy Bear, but don't forget.
Yeah, I'm one too, but I'm just a little one.
Don't forget, I'm still a bear.
At the same time,
You
still
the
a bear.
grizzly. I'm just a little motherfucker. Shit.
Bro, yeah.
Look, man. Again, man. I appreciate y'all coming on the platform, bro. Shedding knowledge, man. I definitely had a good time with y'all, man. Before we get out of here, this is something I normally do. I am a photographer, but I do not believe in. I believe that whatever's meant for you is meant for you, bro. Like the people that we deal with that understand the art of photography, they're going to shoot and experience multiple people anyway. So it ain't about stealing no damn clients.
No,
you know what I'm
it's
saying? So they're there for the different experience. They're there for the different look or whatever the case may be. So this is what I want y'all to do, man. So I want you to give me three positive things to help a starting out photographer. And then I want you to, again, tell the people your name, tell them how they can find you on social media, and then we're going to go around and then we're going to close it out.
All right. 3 things. Keep that thing on you. Okay. As a starter.
Oh, you talking about the file? You talking about the gun? I mean the camera.
Both of them.
Oh, I keep that shit on me, goddamn.
Shoot downtown, somebody gonna get you.
Shit.
But no, keep it on you.
Okay.
Because you always see something that, you know what I'm saying, something out there that you can shoot.
Right.
Practicing. 2, just wait your time. In this photography, I've been in the game long enough to see.
Oh, we finna rap?
Oh,
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you was 16.
Hey, turn my beat up. No, I've been in the game long enough. No, I've been in the game long enough to know it's about timing. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be patient and wait your time. I see a lot of people come and I see them go. Right. So that's the next thing. And the third is don't get caught up into stuff that you see on people's stories and YouTube buying everything.
Right.
Because that's where I messed up at, and that's why I'm a hoe now. Got you. Because I want to buy everything that I see Peter McKinnon and all these other cats get. So I just say, look, when you see that stuff, just don't believe the hype and don't go up into it.
Right.
Got everything. And the last thing was my name.
Your name and how they can find you, bro.
Man, Danny Austin. Y'all can see me on DannyAustinPhotography.com.
That's what it is. Panel, talk to the people.
Oh.
3 things. Help out a starting person.
Find you an OG in the game who's gonna teach you the right way.
Come on.
Please, because YouTube is cool. Like I'm glad by the grace of God, YouTube got me where I'm at, but I also listen to some OGs and also watch some OGs about, just going about the business. Because it's more than just being behind the lens. Like, if you don't know the business, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll be shooting $50 photo shoot for the next 10 years. You see what I'm saying? So, and also too, like he said, like, stop watching everybody else.
Right.
Like, I try to get my inspiration from movies or something like that, or like color palettes or something, and just try to create it yourself. But once you start mesmerizing somebody's work, your shit gonna start looking just like it. Then you gonna be like, am I copying this dude? Or, you see what I'm saying? And Birmingham,
Stop being Birmingham.
let's separate photographer from goddamn cameraman, okay? If you're a cameraman, say that. If you're a photographer, say that. But we all know the truth sitting at this table. Like, we know you're not shooting 128,000 ISO on a bright ass day. That's who work. That's cameraman work. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
You're not shooting with a kit lens for the next 5-10 years. Cameraman work. Let's separate cameramen from photographers, bro, because that is the problem in the city. Like, it's really a problem. So know where you at.
Okay.
I'm a cameraman, but I want to be a photographer.
Gotcha.
Don't say you're a cameraman and you finna take over the city. You're fucking not. You're not. If you got to deal with him, deal with you,
Forget about
deal with you. Me and him in the same fucking realm. See what I'm saying? I go watch his shit. I be like, man, my shit trash.
Bruh.
That's a lot. Tell the people your name where they can find you, man.
Hey man, find me at Instagram, Old Pounder Shot Dead, or you can find me at pounderwashere.wixsite.com.
That's what it is. So what you got for the folks, man?
Oh man, following that up, y'all put me last. Okay, so 3 tips. I'm gonna kind of piggyback a little bit, but like he said, kind of really finding somebody who you really can be under or be able to ask questions. But it's like the tips go towards the beginners, but also the old heads. Be willing to share your knowledge, bro.
Gotcha.
So, but I will also say, find who you are as a photographer. Find your style. If you are looking at stuff on Instagram, don't compare your behind the scenes to somebody else's highlight reel, or somebody's highlight reel is your behind the scenes. However it goes,
Gotcha.
you need to be strong in who you are, and you need to figure out what you want to do. Also, know your equipment. That's the main thing, dude.
Please.
Know what you want to do. If you trying to get out there and you want to be the best photographer ever, but you don't even know how to work your camera and you still shooting auto, hope I ain't hurting nobody's feelings.
No, brother. Wait, brother. Fuck them. Use manual, because it's a lot of cameramen that use what? Auto. Right.
Go ahead.
Man, but and also, like I said, with finding your style, that leads to know your worth. Like, literally do your research. It's all about knowledge, bro. And sometimes people are not going to give you the knowledge that you need, and you're going to have to get it yourself. Do not expect and wait for nobody to give you anything. Go get it yourself. Last thing, I probably gave more than 3. Create work. If you waiting for somebody to give you a project, you will forever be waiting. I have people tell me all the time, why do you do this? Why do you do that? I have to create the work that I want to be known for. If I don't, I'm going to be stuck 50 years old shooting maternities, or 60 years old out there, that old head out there at this family reunion. That ain't going to be me.
That's scary too, though, bro.
I know.
Like,
but
you know how many old photographers it is, bro, that's
It is.
doing the same thing? No, nigga, you just big. Listen.
Bro, we going to get into a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, hold on. So tell the folks your name where they can find you, man.
Bro, like for real, Isaac Nunn, aka Suburban Creative. Find me on Instagram, sub.urbancreative. The website is different, suburbcreative.com, and hit me up. I'm always there.
That boy cold, too.
That's what it is, man. So
That boy
look, man.
goddamn cold.
This has been the photographer panel, man. I hope that if you're a photographer and you tapped in, you learned something, you got a laugh, you know what I'm saying? If you're a model, if you are a professionalist, it don't matter what you is, man. It's somebody in this room right now. If you're looking at it on YouTube, or if you're listening to it in your car right now, or you're sitting at your desk with it in your AirPod, there's somebody in this room that's going to provide a different type of experience for you each and every time you step in front of their lens, man. So don't feel like you got to shoot with one person or the other person. Like, shoot whoever the hell you want to, and whatever look that you're going for. Understand what I just said. the look that you're going for, because each individual photographer, not the cameraman, has their own particular look. Right. And until next time, man, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you leave us a comment. If you're not following us, make sure you follow us, man. And until I can get these guys in the room again on a different type thing, man, I got something in the works going to be working. I'm going to get them back. Something going to happen, man. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.
Deuces.